Hi guys, this is Stephen Howard. My dog Yucca. Hey Yucca. I know she's taking a pee. I'm out here at the Mountain's Edge Exploration Park, and I'm just taking my early morning walk. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I got my coffee this morning, and I woke up with a bit of a swollen eye. I rubbed my eye yesterday at some point and probably got something in there. But that's why I'm wearing glasses this morning. Also, it's pretty sunny. It's not too hot yet today. It's only supposed to be about 92 today. Me and Yucca have been surviving. I've been giving her medication for about 10 days now. A couple days left. And she seems to have made a full recovery. She's got a little bit of a limp when she runs, which is a sign of dog sciatica. So she's got the same thing I've experienced before. Sciatic nerve is no joke. It can be debilitating and crippling. So I hope that her back makes a full recovery. I wish I had some CBD for her. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of loss, if you watch all my videos, it's like, geez, how much can one guy go through? Good morning, sir. Thanks for keeping everything beautiful.
A bunch of bees right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, beehive in the valve box.
Oh, nice. Well, grab that honey. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting my bearings, getting centered. It's taken me about 8 months to get over the heartbreak that I've had. To me, when there's something that you really, really love and really, really adore, and you don't care about anything but that relationship, it might be out of balance or unhealthy. It might be codependency. It might be a lot of things, but I've taken a good analysis over the past 8 months, and it was just true love. I was truly in love. I thought that I was going to end up getting married like in Hawaii or something, that things were going to be a whole lot better. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So Yucca got in a bicycler's way. She's not paying attention, neither am I. So it's been a process. But now that I'm feeling like I'm over it, or not over it, but like it's something that may or may not ever happen. I'm trying to move on with my life, and it seems that every time I try to make a move to move on, something happens. So it's telling me that, whatever I was feeling, whatever I am feeling, it is a soulmate. It is a soul connection, a soul contract. Unfortunately, the way the world works is, you could find your soulmate, and they could be married, or they could have some sort of, thing, bond with a karmic or something like that. And there's really nothing you can do about it, without being a psycho stalker or some bullshit. You really just need to leave these people alone and let them discover for themselves. If it's really meant to be, it's going to come to you. And I have a tendency, because I'm a rock climber, of hanging on really, really tightly to things. And, trying to control the universe and stuff like that. It doesn't help anything. It just makes your pain go longer. And, I might be hanging on to this for the rest of my life. I don't know. I have this dream, that soulmate will come back, and tell me the truth as to what happened, or that they lied, or they used free will, or there was money involved, or there was something involved that I didn't know about, and that they're truly sorry and they'd like to start over again. And I would be down for that. I would be, now that I've gone through the heartbreak and the loss, I know that I can deal with it. And it's actually given me strength. It actually started this channel. It actually gave me the fortitude and the motivation to do something greater and help more people. And, for that, I am truly grateful. Not all, all towers are uncomfortable, and when they fall, it's not the best feeling in the world. But if you look at it from a different set of lenses, if you look at the fact that all of the positive things that have happened since that happened have all been a result of that occurring. So when something bad happens in your life, turn it into a positive. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Forgive yourself first, and then forgive them. And release the energy that makes you feel like this. Release the baggage, I guess. I did a bit of self-sabotaging, but it was a feeling I had in my gut, like I'm being cheated on, or I'm being cheated, or I'm not being given the full story or something. And I am psychic, but I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, maybe there's something that she's caught up in that she has no control over, or maybe there's an abusive husband, or maybe it's a real controlling situation where all you want to do is break free and have fun and be in love. So I totally understand it. And a lot of my friends are going through troubles. We're all in a pandemic. We're all in a bad way. The state of emergency in America is rather eye-opening, and I'm just done focusing on all of that. I don't really watch the media at all anyway. I don't believe in it. I don't watch Fox News or CNN. I don't watch TV. When I watch TV, I like to watch old movies. I was watching White Squall with Jeff Bridges about the school boat, the Albatross. It sank, and a couple students died, as well as the captain's wife and the cook. Just an amazing movie. If you watch White Squall, makes you kind of cry, but the point of the story is, where we go one, we go all. And that's really something to live by. We live in a tumultuous world where people have ulterior motives, and where we're always second guessing everybody around us, employers, lovers, family, everybody. And it's real easy to find somebody's true intention. Why are you here? Why do you want this? Why are you in my life? Are you here to take advantage of me? Are you here to take advantage of me? Are you here to consume me with your energy? Are you here to energy vampire me and suck all the energy out of me? What is the intention behind your love of me? Whatever that is. And the truth of the matter is, love is love is love. It doesn't matter if you're in a same-sex relationship, if you're a mixed relationship, if it doesn't matter what's going on. What matters is that you have love in your heart, and that you are coming from the best, purest intention. And, I'm not always, I haven't always been there. You know, I tend to get in relationships that are codependent because that's what my parents had, and that's what their parents had. So you really got to stop the programming and really get down to basics with yourself, and then what are your boundaries? What is not acceptable? What is not feeding your soul anymore? When is the love unhealthy, or what can you do to change it to make it healthier? So these are all questions that I ask myself. I ask my dog quite a bit. But it's a really nice morning out here. I've had a bunch of channeled messages. I have a really weird feeling that during Mercury retrograde, or sometime in the next 2 to 4 weeks, somebody somewhere is going to reach out. They're gonna reach out, and they're gonna be like, I love you. I want to give you the world. And what is it you really want to do, and how can I help you and support you in what you're doing? And I see what you're doing. I see your channel. I see your Facebook. I see what you're trying to get across to the general public, the collective, and everybody in between. And that is that love is always the answer, guys. Love is always the answer. It is the one thing that can save you. It is the divine thing. And that goes for any kind of relationship. If you come at it from love and respect, you will receive love and respect. So, persevere. Go through your 8 to 10 month process, and really find out who you are and what you're made of, your true character. And maybe, just maybe, a miracle will happen, and the universe will feel that, and whatever it is that you're truly longing for will come to you. You have to let it go, though. You have to let it go. You have to be okay being all by yourself. You have to be okay filling your time and doing things that feed your soul, and being the light, glowing on others. I've had so many people in the past 2 weeks that have just glowed on me or touched me in such a way that I know that I'm on a divine path. I know that I'm being supported divinely, and so I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. I don't have an ounce of money on me, but I've got coffee. I've got some gas in the car. I've got a case of water. My dog has food and medication. My car's running good. There's like a list of things to be grateful for. You have food in your refrigerator. You have a house you live in. You got 2 or 3 months rent for free because of the outbreak and all this stuff. And really love on your landlord. Really love on your neighbor. Make a pie and bring it over to the neighbor and say, hey, you've been such a great neighbor all these years. I just wanted to give you a pie and say hello. Would you like to have a piece of pie with me and some coffee or something? Do something out of the normal realm to thank somebody. And I think it'll be really a fulfilling thing for you. Really fulfills me when I do that. The other day I was driving down the road, and I saw a homeless man, and he looked like he was having mental issues. He's talking out into space, and he didn't look like he had eaten very well, in a long time. And he didn't look like he was super hydrated or anything. I had just bought an Italian not Subway, but a nice Italian sandwich, a sub at a restaurant, and it was a huge sandwich. I couldn't eat it. Me and Yucko were eating the ham, and then I had half a sandwich, and I had the other half sitting there, and I drove by, and I flipped a U-turn, and our paths crossed. I said, "Hey, man, hey." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, I just ordered this sandwich. Here you go." And he goes, "Oh my God, thank you so much." I'm so hungry, and you know, I was literally like having a fight with myself over whether I should go steal some food or something. And I said, "Well, I just seen a road runner running across the desert out here. Wonder where the coyote is." Um, you know, when you see somebody who really needs your help, even if you don't have a lot yourself, just help them. Do whatever you can for them. You know, start being more empathetic to the people that don't have so much. Maybe they lost it. Maybe it was their fault. Maybe it wasn't. None of that matters. What matters is that you're empathetic to their situation and you understand. And just that little amount of love and understanding for someone can be somebody's miracle. It can really be someone's miracle. And it can really be fulfilling to you. Food for your soul. I don't know why I'm crying, other than I don't feel bad for myself. I feel really bad for the man that was, dirty and homeless and talking to himself. I've been really angry about some of the videos that I've seen, and so I've been trying to stop watching. But it's hard. It's almost like you can't not watch. But I've seen, white people hitting black protesters with the cars. I've seen black men come and gang up on a white woman that was just jogging through a neighborhood. I've seen old men be pushed down when they can barely walk anyway. I've seen old ladies be punched. I'm an empath, and I'm, a psychic medium and a channel. But if something like that happened today, right around me, I have PTSD, man, and I'm not a small dude. And I'm on probation. I can't be getting myself into any more trouble. At least I don't want to. But if I saw somebody, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
If I saw somebody out in the park beating on this man, I would die. I would die for them. I would put myself in harm's way to protect another, to protect somebody who's innocent. They had nothing to do with Floyd's death. They're just white or look white. They probably aren't even full white. That's the funny thing, is nobody's really white anymore. I'm half Mexican. I got dark skin. I just happen to have green eyes and Anglo-looking features, but I'm Mexican, man. So it has really nothing to do with race. What it has to do with is hate. Why are we hating on each other so much? What if we decided it'd be better if we loved on one another, you know? It'd be better if we all got together and supported each other. You know, all this stuff about, you know, just all of it. All of it. I'm just sick of all of it. I'm sick of all the hatred. I'm sick of all of the violence. I'm sick of all of it. I just really want to go home. Just really want to go home. Oh, I hate when I get in this, you know, this empathic thing. I mean, I love it, and I love people. Don't get me wrong. I just, this feeling of just being kind of helpless to what's going on, that there's not much I can do about it. Well, that's not true either, you know. Just go out and spread the love, you know. Talk to people, reach out. Try not to always bring your opinions into everything, you know. Just love on the world, you know. Love the world, love people, love how it is. And you know, maybe, just maybe, if a lot of people are doing that, then it'll bring about a new wave of understanding that, you know, all of us will be able to work together and figure it out. So, anyway, I hope this all made sense. You know, we get jumbled messages. I'm like Jonah, you know, sometimes I'm not paying attention, and Divine's like, hey, hey, hey. I'm like, what? You know, I work for you every day. What do you want now? Well, they want me to tell you, you know. They want me to tell you. Love is always the best answer. You know, without begetting violence, I just hope that if you're a woman alone and you're out jogging, no matter what your race or what's going on, if you're just going out to get some exercise, ride your bike, you know, run, anything where you're exposed, you know, carry mace, carry some non-lethal, non-violent repellent, human repellent. And that's just for your personal safety. You know, somebody comes up and socks you mace them. You know, or somebody comes up to you violently, you mace them. And call the police. Don't do anything more. Just mace them. Call the police and say, I've maced somebody. They were attacking me. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I just maced them. They're sitting right here crying in their mace. So that's my only